Capricorn. Welcome to the cottage. I hope you guys are doing good, Capricorn. This is for you if you have Capricorn as your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs. We are going to get a romance update for you, Capricorn. You guys are the true goats of the zodiac, Capricorn. So let's get started for our reading for the snappy, happy Cappies. All right, Capricorn, what's going on in your love life? Capricorn, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Capricorn, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. What's going on in love for you, Capricorn? What's going on in love for Capricorn? Capricorn, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Let's get a romance update for you, snappy, happy Cappies. Let's see what's up. Ten of Cups. Nine of Pentacles. Oh, Three of Wands in reverse. Oh my goodness, Capricorn. Please say it's not so. Please tell me that you're not involved in a triangle here, or there's not some kind of third party thing. I'm almost picking up that you're in love with somebody who is dealing with two different people. Nine of Pentacles. They're acting single. Crazy though, because you're very invested in this thing. Give me more. Give me more. Give me more. Why is that? What's going on in Capricorn's world? What's up with that Three of Wands in the reverse, please? Three of Pentacles. Five of Cups in the reverse. Okay. Knight of Wands. Here's what I got. This is a little bit wild. Okay. There is a person that's in love with you that has been with somebody else. They are in love with you. I think this is somebody from your past. Okay. For some reason that maybe not. Is this a past person? It's somebody that held back in the past. Okay. You've got history with this person. To what degree, I don't know, but they rejected you. Okay. They chose someone else. I don't know if you were ever actually with this person or not, but there is history here, okay? They held back and picked another person. Why is that? Okay. So this was one of those connections that was very intense. The actual person that they went with was easier. Their energy was, they didn't have that deep soul tie where the energy can be intense between two people sometimes. Okay. The love is not as deep. Therefore, the emotional vulnerability is not as scary for a person that is an avoidant. Okay. This person, this connection, you called this person to rise up into their highest, version of themselves. Emperor card. Okay. And instead, they chose to turn their back on this and run from this. Well, that didn't work out too well. That didn't work out too well. And so they're over it. They're tired of whatever kind of mess that is. All right. I see them coming towards you. Some of y'all are dealing with somebody who travels. They're at a distance, something of that nature. You're over here, I feel like, unencumbered, unattached. Nine of Pentacles, okay? You may have even forgotten about this person, all right? Or it just doesn't bother you as much anymore, Capricorn. I'm kind of getting this energy that it just doesn't bother you as much anymore. It may not bother you at all. I think there was a time when it did, but I think it just doesn't bother you. Yeah, Devil reversed. I think you've healed from this a lot. This has prompted a lot of healing in you, because you're vibing pretty good at this moment. Boy, just about the time you start to feel better, here they come out of the woodworks, right, Capricorn? That's what's up. That's what's up with this person. It could have been a trauma bond with this person or something of that nature, but there was definitely a heaviness between you two. Double reverse. There's definitely a heavy energy between you two. Okay. I do think that there was this soul connection between you and this person that triggered the hell out of them. That's why that friction energy is here, that resistant type energy here from the devil. It is in the reverse. You understood the assignment on this thing when you met this person. You jumped on board with the healing process. You started to work on yourself. You found yourself. You're vibing pretty well, and you've really, have you've broken patterns. Okay. I think you fought for yourself, literally. I think you fought through the dark night of the soul, Capricorn. I'm just going to be real with you. That's what I'm picking up here. But what's interesting is I've got this person making a return. I've got this person making a return, which is interesting. Let's see how you feel about this person, Capricorn. What's your take on this person? What's Capricorn's take on this person? What's Capricorn's take on this person that's coming back into the picture? What's your take on this person? What's your take on this person? What's Capricorn's position on? How will Capricorn react to this? How will Capricorn react to this person? How will Capricorn react to this person? You don't trust him, but your interest is piqued. You can't help but hear him out. You don't trust him. That's your first instinct, is like, oh God, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You don't trust him. You're like, what are they trying to do? What's their motive? You go to this place where you're like, okay, what's their ulterior motive for coming around? But they've piqued your interest. And do you want me to tell you why? There's unfinished business here, and you know it, and you feel it. That's why this Three of Pentacles is in the upright. Do I think you jump into this thing with this person? No. But I think you look. I think you're looking. I think you can't help but look. Even though you don't trust them, I think you can't help but hear them out and just give it some energy. I see you giving it a little energy, but giving it some energy nonetheless. Three of Pentacles here. You're guarded, though. Ooh, you're keeping them at arm's length, Capricorn. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. You're guarded with this thing. You're keeping them at arm's length, but you're listening. You're paying attention. And you, Page of Swords, you may go on a little investigative discovery quest. You may start checking and seeing what's going on with this person, asking questions, looking at their social media, but you're curious. Your curiosity, you're like, well, why are you here? What's up with you? Unfinished business, right? Oh, Capricorn. Look at the Lover's card. The deep, deep soul connection. That's the unfinished business between you two, right? You feel that cord between you two, right? You probably did all these cord cutting rituals and heebie around the fire and all this kind of stuff. Cord cutting rituals do not work ever. I tell you why over on Patreon, Phoenix Rising. But nonetheless, they'll work for a short time. They'll give you a little bit of relief, but it'll come right back. There's just no shortcut to energy work, folks. There's just no shortcut. And that's the point. Nonetheless, you're peeking back. So you're curious about this thing. You're curious about this thing. You are. You're like, I don't know, man. I've done a lot of healing. I've worked on the dark parts of myself. I've literally danced with the devil in the pale moonlight, right? I see them returning to you, though, Capricorn. How are they coming toward Capricorn? What's their energy? We're going to delve into this in a lot more detail over on Patreon. We will do the all signs, detailed all signs cross watcher over there as well, and get you some advice for navigating this thing, what you need to know. But let's just at least get a peek into how this thing goes going forward between you and this person. How does this go? It's here. It's here. The Sun, the Six of Swords, the Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay, so it's not going to be easy. The path is not straight, and the path is not without potholes and bumps and, challenges. But it's here. There's a path to the Sun, the Six of Swords, the Nine of Swords in reverse. There's optimism. There's light at the end of the tunnel. So this thing does have some potential to be the happily ever after with the Sun card here. But you've both got to face some truths. All right. You've both got to face some truths and be honest with yourself and each other. All right. You've got to understand that assignment. And I think you, in a lot of ways, Capricorn, I think you have. I think you've seen this. Okay. But there's a lot of love here. There's a lot of love here, and it never went away. It never went away. Right. The love never went away. The path is not straight to success. Okay. But it's here. That's what I got, Capricorn. That's what I got. So I think that you will definitely have an important decision to make about this thing. All right. I would definitely tell you to trust your intuition, take it slow, and just hear this person out. Again, we're going to get more on this over on Patreon. So I will see you guys over there. If you would like to follow me there, the link for that is below this video. All right. Thanks so much, Capricorn. Love y'all to the moon and back.